You need to stick till the end to see how you can transform a $10,000 invested in ULTY into 1.5 million within just 7 years. But first, I'm going to give you 3 important updates on ULTY for today. YieldMax has declared over 10 cents distribution on ULTY ETF. Distribution is going to get paid tomorrow, Friday. The record date is today, July 17th. And this is a price chart. So check this. Usually when ETF declares a distribution, the X date, that's the day that the price of that ETF will reflect that distribution that they're going to pay. So in this case, since ULTY was at 640, it would have come down to 630. So 640 minus 10 cents. And that would have been the case. But in this case here, it was very strong. And that happened actually last week because I tracked this thing. So you can see here, previous close at 630 because it was 640 minus 10 cents and that's 630. But right away, it opened at 635 and it rebounded to 640, the price it was yesterday. This usually doesn't happen often. So this shows you ULTY is very strong in terms of its price performance. And after hours shows a strong performance of $6.43 or about a 0.5% up. And its 52-week range is between 523 to 1309. Is he going to go up to $13? That's to be seen. I doubt it's going to be, but I'll be very happy if ULTY goes to $8 to $10 only. But of course, if it goes to 13 or up to 20, that will be even more amazing. Second update is on ULTY net asset. So people are buying this ETF like crazy. Yesterday when I made a video, it was at 135. Look at today is 139 billion. As I've said, before you know it, this ETF will be at 2 billion net asset. NAV is 639, which is a par to the price. You need to see the NAV and the price kind of match. So the price is at 640 and NAV is at 639. There's usually 1 to 2 cents a difference, and that's because of the net expense ratio is being deducted from the market share price. Third update is on ULTY current holdings. Is ULTY holds between 15 to 30 stocks, and it does hold these underlying stocks directly or indirectly. Some of them they use derivative, and the top 10 stocks account for 58.75% of ULTY. Very concentration there. Category derivative income, of course, most of its distribution generated from synthetic cover call writing, and some of them, of course, they hold directly. ULTY asset class is equity. PE ratio is 40. Sector allocation. ULTY invests in different companies or different underlying stocks. They have consumer discretionary at 2.34%. Industrial 3.30%, healthcare 3.49%, utility 4.58%, communication 9%, financial 15%, technology is 35.23%, others is 26.55%. Others could include treasuries because they do synthetic call options. So bigger chunk is technology and financials. And down here are the list of the stock that they're holding. First American Government Obligation Fund at 10.76%, Robinhood at 6.18%, AST Space Mobile 576, UPST Upstart Holdings 574, Oklo 5.59, Palantir Technology 5.17, Reddit 5.10, MSTR MicroStrategy Incorporated 4.84. So as I mentioned before, when you hold ULTY, you have some exposure to MSTR, and this percentage changes. Remember, this is very actively managed ETF, so they change this percentage very frequently. Okay, 9 Applovin Corporation at 4.83. Number 10, they have Mara Holdings at 4.78. Number 11 is Supermicro Computer, IonQ 4.71, Coinbase 4.66, NuScale Power Corporation 4.66, Rigetti Computing 4.30, First Solar 4%, Tempest AI 3.53, Apply Optoelectronics 3.30, Netflix 3%, Tesla 2.47. Number 21, they have Labu Directional Daily S&P Biotech Bull 3X shares 2.20. This is direction leverage ETF that has 3X, meaning it's going to go up 3 times if the underlying stock goes up by 1%, which is very good, but also does go down again 3x if the underlying stock fall down as usual. And from number 22 to number 25, they have less than 1%. So we've covered all the most important updates on ULTY for today. Now let me show you how you can transform $10,000 invested in ULTY into 1.5 million within just 7 years. Before I show you this, I want to make a disclaimer. All these numbers I'm showing you here, the outcome is hypothetical. There's no guarantee that you'll be able to make this income. And this is based on the number that we have from YieldMax website, from past distribution that they have paid. And annual distribution yield I'm using here is an average. And also this is not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. So if you want to buy this ETF, make sure you do your own research. Now that disclaimer is out of the way, let's go to the numbers. If you have a $10,000 today, invest in ULTY, you're going to buy number of shares. But in this calculation, we don't care how many shares you're going to buy, because how many shares, it doesn't really matter. What is important is your initial investment. $10,000 annual interest rate, in this case is annual interest yield that you're going to get is 73%. And where did I get this number? I get this number based on average distribution that ULTY is paying, which is 9 cents per share per week. And that's about $4.63 per annum. So if you divide that with the price of today of $6.40, annual yield is 73%, compounded weekly because ULTY pays weekly distributions. Number of months, we put 84 months. This is about 7 years. So investment plus dividend, your portfolio within 7 years or after 84 months, you're taking all distributions and you reinvest, will turn into 1.6 million from initial $10,000. But this, given that they will never cut their distribution, they're going to pay the same amount of distribution, and the share price of ULTY does not fall from the price it is today. So all these are just assumption and hypothetical portfolio outcome. There's no guarantee here, guys. So you just have to bear that in mind. Okay, I just want to make this video today to keep you an update on ULTY price performance, ULTY net asset, and ULTY underlying stock that they have right now. And finally, we checked how you can transform your $10,000 into 1.5 million. And as I've mentioned, there's no guarantee because market circumstances might change at any time without notice. Guys, if you like this type of content, please smash the like button. And in order for you not to miss this type of updates on ULTY and other YieldMax and round hill investments, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button so you can always receive update whenever I release new videos. And don't forget to share with someone who you think the video might help. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on next video. Bye bye.